okay. We're very focused on eating. That's okay. I feel like he like stress eats a little bit when he doesn't feel good. Like he just kind of like goes to town on his eating. So we might. Unfortunately, we still have a shot, but.
Well, explain what we're gonna have to do at the end of 2 weeks.
Yeah. So right now, I'm trying to count.
Yeah, we spend a lot of time counting drips of pee from his bladder tube.
Yeah, we need to get him to drink a little more. He's not peeing or that as much as sorry, it's hard to see, but yeah. We need to get you to drink more water, buddy. So it just kind of drips steadily, so that's how he's urinating, is out of that tube. It's like bypassing his bladder. Although as his urethra heals, he has started to kind of like pee out a little bit, just like a few drops. So he'll have the tube for 2 weeks, and then at the end of the 2 weeks, they will clamp off the tube basically, and we'll have 24 hours, and then we will watch him and determine if he is urinating normally. And if so, then he can just have the tube removed essentially, and it's something we can do, our vet can do here locally, so hopefully we don't have to drive him all the way back. So that means that he did good. I didn't get the hay testing today. The extension office didn't call you back, did they?
No. Hey Leslie, how's it going? If we missed any of your comments on Facebook, I don't think it was showing comments for a while there.
Oh, we didn't need that.
Everything's just going wrong tonight. This is part of the curse.
I'm really scared about everything. I feel like I'm so startly. Any noise that you sound like you're upset. I think that you're about to tell me that an animal's been injured or something. And so if you're sound anything, I'm my startle reflex is so high right now. Yeah, it's just really bad. But the fact that he's kind of started to urinate, if there's penis a little bit, is a good sign. We think that he's gonna, do well. We were really just concerned that he seemed like he was in a lot of pain. And he was clenching, and so we didn't know if there was some internal issue going on. If his tube gets dislodged, he has to go back into surgery, literally in his bladder. So that's not a good situation. And obviously it's a 4-hour drive to NC State. And he says 3 hours, whenever you look it up, it really ends up being 4 if you stop.
So yeah, it's 8 hours there and back. Yeah. And we've done that twice between the two of us, and we were already exhausted just from that, in addition to all the stress this past 2 months or month and a half.
And then our car is having issues, our Suburban.
Yeah, Suburban is always
is needing to go in and get checked, which we should probably.
It's a 1997, so.
And the problem is that now that Ryan, thankfully, back to my car, and Sue, we have nothing else to drive right now. But the most important thing has been Fort Knoxing that today, the bird barn. So we need to get hay tested to make sure that his calcium to phosphorus ratio is balanced, because that's really what is going to be the concern for him, is that he doesn't get too much phosphorus. So eating meat like he is right now, this isn't eating this straw. It's not ideal. It's not as bad as eating alfalfa, but we want him to hopefully eat.
There's the huckleberry.
Oh. Show us your head, silly boy. Show us your head, my man.
Yeah, you can see where he's been shaved.
Doesn't he seem so small?
Man, I'm sure it is not increasing his growth. Hey, buddy. We love you, donkey. Hi.
Oh, camera. You love cameras.
Yeah, hi, buddy.
We'll get you some more hay after this, okay?
Yeah, so everyone, we could definitely use your help with donations right now. We've got a ton of expenses lately, and we had his surgery, which was it's $4,000 so far. That's before everything's finished here.
Miles,
Miles was, what was Miles's?
5,000.
$5,000, and then now we've spent probably 1,000 just on improvements to make sure everybody's safe, and we're working on a outdoor area for the puffalumps to make sure that they can be outside, but also completely secure at all times. So yeah, it's a lot going on right now, and we could use your support
Yeah.
in making this happen.
I just paid off our company credit card for this month, and it was painful to say the least to pay the amount of money that I paid for our balance for the last month. So
Yeah, it is.
it is rough.
It's
More than 10,000, which is never.
It's like if we weren't so numb from everything going on, I think we would be like in shock over how much money we've spent lately. But it's just like wanting everyone to be healthy is our focus.
Yeah, there's like no choice. I mean, when it's like he needs surgery, it's like.
Yeah, I mean, he literally would have died.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
Like-
when it comes to like needed medical stuff, like I'm never gonna feel comfortable taking chances, and I don't care what it costs, and I don't care if I, end up needing to sell an organ or, go get some like other job on the side and have even less time to do the things I need to. Like whatever it is, like I'd make it happen. But
So like if the police show up someday and like I'm holding your organs, I'd be like, she said it was okay to sell them.
I mean, preferably only one that I don't need to stay alive.
Oh,
but-
okay. Gotcha.
Just to be clear, but yeah, so.
Yeah, so that is what is going on here.
Huckleberry, we should say hi.
I know. Huckleberry, where are you at?
He's stressy. That makes me feel like he probably does need his meds tonight, because I think he does that when he's not feeling good, when he's just like laser focused on eating.
He kind of looks like what I was gonna say, the Midwife's Tale, but that's not it. The
The Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale, yeah.
Oh, it's blue. But yeah, what does that mean? Is he a Martin? No, or would he be?
I don't know. I haven't
Or
seen
he'd be
it.
one of the wives.
I've just seen the pictures.
Well, they're like color coded. So.
So anyway, thanks for joining us. Thanks for sticking through all this with us. We are honestly doing everything we can to try to make sure that we have had the last visit to the hospital, last tragedy, that hopefully ever, but certainly for a long time, because it feels like we just keep having one thing after another and we're exhausted. Sorry, this is Huckleberry. He is our lamb that just had surgery, so he's got his, what do they call it, an e-collar to make sure he doesn't try to get he's got a little tube here on his side that he's currently using for urination, so. But anyway, we appreciate everyone out there. Please help us with keeping up with all the costs of everything we're doing, and
That yours for family, like please help us.
yeah, please
We
just
need-
help
That's
us.
how I feel right now.
Like,
It's like somebody help.
hey, Ryder. But yeah, so please stay with us, and we will hopefully be live a lot more frequently moving
Yeah,
forward.
we were gonna be live, and then we just had something like horrible happening every night.
Yeah,
so
like we've just been surviving. So,
barely.
all right. Ryder, this is a lamb. So he had just had surgery. That's why he's like
He's
this.
not a conehead naturally.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Sorry if we missed anyone's comments. Feels like everything is acting up tonight, and we will see you all again soon.